and they will not have possession, power, control of the intercession, mediation, except he who had taken with the most gracious spirit, Ar-Rahman, a testament, commitment, ahda. Father Abraham is the intercessor because he has a testament with Allah and he fulfilled it. He will only intercede on behalf of the Muslims as the testament involves the true Muslim nation. In order to have more information regarding his intercession on behalf of all Muslims who follow his religion, legacy, and creed, Millata Ibrahim Hanifa, we need to know what the full testament with Allah is, as we only saw the first half, in which Father Abraham fulfilled. And this now brings us to the story of the testament of intercession, the last part, part 2. And this is the story of the final half of Allah's testament with Father Abraham, the father of all Muslims. This is actually a surplus to the conditions of the first half of Allah's testament, as you will soon see. So after his completion, fulfillment of the first half of Allah's testament, honorable guests visited Father Abraham, who were angelic messengers, and gave him the good news of his second son, Prophet Ishaq, Isaac, a knowledgeable boy. They delivered the good news of Prophet Isaac, and after Isaac, Prophet Jacob, Yaqub. That was because Father Abraham had left his father and his people and what they worshipped other than Allah, as said in Surah 19 verse 49. And Prophet Isaac and Jacob were then given to him as a nafila, in Surah 21 verse 72, an additional gift, surplus, at a very old age, after fulfilling Allah's testament, the first half. And nafila also means the following. So his second son and grandson, who are both prophets, were gifts of supererogatory performance, nafila. Father Abraham went beyond the requirements of duty. He did additional deeds, work. After the delivery of the good news, Father Abraham's honorable guests also informed him of the annihilation of the people of Lot, by which they will save Prophet Lot and his family except his wife. Recall that Prophet Lot was the only one who believed in Father Abraham and was his first follower. Father Abraham then argued with these angelic messengers, his honorable guests, about the annihilation of Lot's people, because he was surely forbearing, gentle, clement, mournful, and sympathetic, and one who turns penitent, munib. They then informed Father Abraham to turn away from this argument. The command of your Lord has arrived, and that the punishment cannot be repelled. After the complete annihilation of the people of Lot, there was only one family of Muslims, the family of Lot, except his wife. Subsequently, the family of Prophet Lot immigrated to the blessed land, Allah's house, where Father Abraham resides, the first Ahlul Bayt, the family of the house. From this point on, Father Abraham enters into the testament he has with Allah again. And this is where the final half, or additional conditions to Allah's testament with him, are uttered and intercession becomes evident. And this final half, or additional conditions to Allah's testament with Father Abraham, is in Surah Ibrahim 14, Abraham, from verse 35 to 41, as follows. And when Abraham said, My Lord, make this country, city, secure. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ رَبِّ اجْعَلْ هَذَا الْبَلَدَ آمِنًا. And ward off from me, avert from me, keep me away and my sons, that we worship the idols. وَجْنُبْنِي وَبَنِيَّ أَن نَعْبُدَ الْأَصْنَامِ. My Lord, they have indeed led astray many, majority among mankind. رَبِّ إِنَّهُنَّ أَضْلَلْنَا كَثِيرًا مِنَ النَّاسِ. Pay close attention. So whoever followed me, then indeed he is from me, of me, belongs with me. فَمَنْ تَبِعَنِي فَإِنَّهُ مِنِّي. And whoever disobeyed, opposed me, then indeed you are forgiving, merciful. وَمَنْ عَصَانِي فَإِنَّكَ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. 1436 is the verse in which Father Abraham straightforwardly adds to the testament with Allah that, so whoever followed me, then indeed he is from me, of me, belongs with me, minni. This means Whoever followed Father Abraham belongs with Father Abraham. This is the direct definition of intercession, the action of intervening on behalf of another. Father Abraham is intervening on behalf of all the true Muslims that follow him, as he is the father of the Muslim nation, and that we Muslims must follow his religion, legacy, and creed in order to benefit from this authorized intercession from Allah. Remember, Father Abraham is the close faithful friend of Allah, and that intercession is authorized in this dunya, this worldly life. Surah 4 verse 85 clearly informs us what intercession is and that it is permissible whether it's a good or bad intercession, as it's used both as a verb and noun in the same ayah. Father Abraham undoubtedly interceded a good, excellent, hasana, intercession, mediation, as it is for the benefit of the Muslim nation in this dunya, this world. And for one who does a good, excellent, hasana intercession will have a share from it. And Allah has given the family of Abraham a tremendous share of the kingdom in paradise, as confirmed in Surah 4 verse 53 to 54 as follows. Or do they have a share of the kingdom? Then behold, they will not give mankind a speck on a date seed stone. Or do they envy mankind for what Allah brought them of His bounty? But definitely we have brought the family of Ibrahim the book and wisdom, and we brought them a tremendous kingdom. Most of us are begging to get into Jannah, paradise, gardens with flowing streams from underneath. Whoever made it there has won, triumphed. But those who closely followed the religion, legacy, creed of Abraham, which is following Father Abraham, you belong with him, and you are part of the family of Abraham, to whom will be given a tremendous kingdom, plus gardens with flowing streams in Jannatul Na'im, the blissful paradise, Jannatul Aliyah, the highest paradise. Subhanallah. All 19 major prophets with the book and wisdom are part of the family of Abraham, as they are all either directly linked to Father Abraham or they are Hunafa Muslims. Both are part of the family of Abraham. So whoever followed me, then indeed he is from me, of me, belongs with me, minni. And whoever disobeyed me, then indeed you are forgiving, merciful. It should definitely be crystal clear that Father Abraham is the exception regarding intercession mentioned in Surah 19 verse 87, and you know why. Now, let's keep on reading the final half of Allah's testament with Father Abraham as he emphasizes the original conditions regarding his intercession. As he continues to pray to Allah, you will see that he connects back to the first half of Allah's testament with him. Our Lord, I have indeed dwelled, inhabited, settled some of my offspring, descendants in a valley without possessing plantation, crop, agriculture, near your sacred, forbidden house. ربنا إني أسكنت من ذريتي بواد غير ذي زرع عند بيتك المحرم. Our Lord, that they may establish, perform the Salah. ربنا ليقيموا الصلاة. So make the minds of mankind sink in, drop in to them. فَجَعَلْ أَفْئِدَةً مِّنَ النَّاسِ تَهْوِي إِلَيْهِمْ, and provide them with fruits so that they may be thankful, appreciative. وَارْزُقْهُمْ مِنَ الثَّمَرَاتِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَشْكُرُونَ. We have to put a little pause right here, as these conditions are non-negotiable. Firstly, Father Abraham is describing Allah's sacred forbidden house, the sacred forbidden mosque, as a valley without possessing plantation, crop, agriculture. This is an important piece of information in regards to the correct Qibla, direction of Salah, which other examples were shown in the Miracle of Mecca video. And then Father Abraham prayed to Allah that we establish, perform the Salah. This connects us to the first half of Allah's testament with Father Abraham, when Allah commanded us to take, imitate, from the Maqam Ibrahim, Abraham's stance, standing position as a musalla, one who performed Salah. Father Abraham has again reiterated this key condition of Salah for us Muslims to perform in order to be part of his intercession. Again, Father Abraham has again reiterated this key condition of Salah for us Muslims to perform in order to be part of his intercession. He mentions Salah as a noun as he is very aware of what it means. Note that one of the definitions of Salah, depending on context, is already understood as intercession. It is understood and synonymous to intercession because Salah was inspired to Father Abraham. And we just saw before in Surah 14 verse 36, "So whoever followed me, then indeed he is from me, of me, belongs with me. فَمَنْ تَبِعَنِي فَإِنَّهُ مِنِّي." Allah has commanded us to imitate Father Abraham's stance, مَقَامُ Ibrahim, as one who performed Salah, Musalla. And by doing so, you belong with him, thus proving Salah is also a form of intercessory prayer through Father Abraham's methodology, as explained in Surah Baqarah 2 verse 125, being instructed and authorized by Allah. And Father Abraham is the father of the Muslim nation. Hence, performing the Salah while being a true Hanif Muslim is following the religion, legacy, and creed of Father Abraham, in which Allah has approved. That being clarified, we can carry on with the conclusion of the final half of Allah's testament with Father Abraham, which will also confirm that this was part of a Salah, as prayer, dua, will be mentioned. Our Lord, indeed, you know whatever we conceal, hide, and whatever we declare, publicize. Nothing hides, conceals from Allah in the earth, nor in the heaven. رَبَّنَا إِنَّكَ تَعْلَمُ مَا نُخْفِي وَمَا نُعْلِنُ وَمَا يَخْفَى عَلَى اللَّهِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا فِي السَّمَاءِ. Praise be to Allah, the one who has donated, granted to me, in the old age, Ismail and Isaac. Alhamdulillahi alladhi wahaba li ala al-kibari Ismaila wa Ishaq. Indeed, my Lord is surely hearer of the prayer. Inna Rabbi lasami'ud du'a. My Lord, make me the performer of, the establisher of, the one persistent of the Salah, and from my offspring, descendants. Rabbi ja'alni muqim as-salah wa min dhurriyyati. Our Lord, and accept my prayer. Rabbana wa taqabbal du'a. I must interject at this point that Father Abraham once again reminds us of the subject of Salah that involves his offspring, descendants, us Hunafa Muslims. And he asks Allah to make him Muqim as-Salah. This is a idafa sentence. The performer, the establisher, the one persistent of the Salah. And he ends both Surah 14 verse 39 and Surah 14 verse 40 with a dua, a prayer. Note that when such du'as, prayers, are uttered, the establishment and performance of Salah is performed and established while standing, as Prophet Zechariah demonstrated. And Father Abraham is speaking about Salah, thus he is definitely performing it, and Allah knows best. The finality of this beautiful prayer of intercession while being part of the final half of Allah's testament with Father Abraham ends as follows. My Lord, forgive for me and for both of my parents and for the believers on the day the account, reckoning, arises, stands, establishes. رَبَّنَا اغْفِرْ لِي وَلِوَالِدَيَّ وَلِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَوْمَ يَقُومُ الْحِسَابِ. Alhamdulillah. Note how he ends this magnificent dua that Allah allowed us to know. This is very similar to how Prophet Noah ended his dua in Surah Noah, Surah 71, the last verse, 28. And this ends Allah's testament with Father Abraham, which confirms that he is the intercessor mentioned in Surah 19, verse 87. You can now see how powerful this verse is, as you now know who the intercessor that has a testament with Ar-Rahman is, and all the other verses related to the exception in intercession. Father Abraham. Here's a quick summary of Allah's testament with Father Abraham. I paraphrase all the verses here. Pause the screen and take your time on it, as you can see every single point in the testament. Thus, the prevailing tones and central themes regarding Allah's testament with Father Abraham are the Salah and being a Muslim, by closely following the religion, creed, legacy of Father Abraham that involves intercession, as he said, "So whoever followed me, then indeed he is of me, from me, belongs to me. And whoever disobeyed me, then indeed you are forgiving, merciful."